एक बार फिर आपका हार्दिक स्वागत है। सफ़र में रुककर जाते हुए को अलविदा कहना लाजमी है। सफ़र में रुककर जाते हुए को अलविदा कहना लाजमी है। दर्द भरा ही सही मगर हम सफ़र को विदा देना लाजमी है। अगले अभिनंदन समारोह में हमारे सामने हमारे कॉलेज के 3 जो कर्मठ स्टाफ रहे हैं उनको विदा देने के लिए हम अभिनंदन कार्यक्रम की शुरुआत करने जा रहे हैं। अभिनंदन कार्यक्रम के प्रोग्राम को अंजाम देने के लिए मैं सभी सम्मानित ट्रस्टीज़ को मंच पर आमंत्रित कर रही हूँ। कृपया मंच की गरिमा और शोभा को बढ़ाते हुए आप सभी मंच पर आकर अपना स्थान ग्रहण करें। मैं एक बार फिर सभी ट्रस्टीज़ का स्वागत करती हूँ मंच पर। यह सम्मान समारोह हमारे जूनियर कॉलेज की 2 टीचर्स मिसेस विनती सेठ सोशियोलॉजी डिपार्टमेंट और मिस रज़िया सरगुरु केमिस्ट्री डिपार्टमेंट को विदा करने के लिए आयोजित किया गया है। इसी के साथ ही मिस्टर N2 जोसेफ, जिन्हें सारा रॉयल कॉलेज एंथोनी के नाम से जानता है, हम अपने 3 इन्हीं पुरानी साथियों को विदा करने के लिए उनके रिटायरमेंट से पूर्व सम्मानित करेंगे। अब टीचर्स किसी भी संस्था, शैक्षणिक संस्था की जान होते हैं, प्राण होते हैं। उन्हें कुछ बहुत आसान शब्दों में यहाँ जोड़ने का मैंने प्रयास किया है। वो भी क्या लोग होते हैं जिन्हें हम टीचर कहते हैं। ना कोई रिश्ता खून का, ना ही 7 बरसों का, मगर एहसास सदा अपनों का ही दिलाते हैं। कठिन रास्तों पर गिरतों को थाम लेते हैं, डांटते फटकारते, रुलाते हंसाते हुए कितने सबक सिखाते हैं। जिंदगी के फ़लसफ़े सुलझाते, जीवन की पहेलियाँ बुझाते, भविष्य के सपने स्टूडेंट्स की आँखों में सजाते, मंजिलों को पाने के लिए उन्हें झंझोड़ते जगाते। वो भी क्या लोग होते हैं जिन्हें हम टीचर कहते हैं। विनती मिस के साथ मैं मंच पर स्वागत करती हूँ मिस्टर अजय सेठ जी का। हाँ, कमला मैम, आपका भी स्वागत है मंच पर तहे दिल से। साथ ही रज़िया मिस के साथ मैं उनकी भांजी मुनीरा जी का भी स्वागत करती हूँ। मिस्टर N2 जोसेफ के साथ मिसेस N2 जोसेफ का भी मंच पर स्वागत है। विनती मिस हम सब की लाडली दुलारी, हंसमुख जिंदा दिल व्यक्तित्व की मालिक हैं। ममतामयी उनका जो यह रूप है वह स्टूडेंट्स में बहुत ही लोकप्रिय रहा है और रज़िया मेस बिल्कुल श्रीफल के समान, ऊपर से कठोर, नारियल श्रीफल ऊपर से कठोर मगर अंदर से उतनी ही नर्म और मुलायम है। अब आगे की कार्रवाई को बढ़ाने के लिए मैं फाउंडर सर का यहाँ माइक पर स्वागत करती हूँ।
Good evening to one and all. Happy Founders Day to every one of you. Every institution like this Royal College, they must be having some important events which are very important during the academic year. Royal College has two occasions to celebrate during the year. One is annual day, other one is Founders Day. Annual, both have quite similarity in programs. Both have cultural items presented by the students. But annual day is fun and frolic for students to showcase their talents in whatever activities that they can. But Founders Day has to be celebrated with a difference. Founders Day, on Founders Day every year, we must remember profusely all the donors who have contributed tremendously toward the establishment of this college. So they should be given a tribute and remember with love and affection on every Founders Day. Secondly, on every Founders Day, we should also remember and give them a rich tribute to all those co-workers and all the co-trustees who have worked very hard during the entire process of establishment of this campus. Once the campus is ready, once the buildings are ready, then comes the role of teachers and non-teaching staff. Teaching and non-teaching staff on the campus, they utilize all the facilities that is available to them in imparting knowledge and fulfill the aspiration of prospective graduates using all the facilities that is available on campus. It is a contribution of teachers and non-teaching staff, dedication of teachers and non-teaching staff that earns a name and fame for the institution. The building decorated with marbles and granites, well-painted buildings, they don't earn name and fame. Those institutions, schools and colleges, we do not have dedicated staff. This type of buildings has no meaning. Fortunately for us, in Royal College, we have large number of dedicated staff, teaching and non-teaching staff. Every teaching and non-teaching staff spends around more than 25 years of their life when they enter the service of the institution. It is here before they retire officially. Here comes the role of management. The management needs to recognize, appreciate the dedicated work done by the teachers throughout their services. That is what we, in public, in presence of all. That is what we did it last year. We started this tradition last year. We invited all the 8 teaching and non-teaching staff members on the stage last year on Founders Day. 3 teachers and 3 non-teaching, 5 teachers and 3 non-teaching staff were felicitated, honored on the stage. This year, we have 3 staff who will be retiring within a few months of 3 to 4 months. One is our Anthony Joss, non-teaching staff. The other one is Vinti Seth. And सबके लाड़के प्यारे रजिया मैडम. We will be honoring them by presenting them a shawl, a gold coin, and a Srifad. But this gold coin, Srifad, and this shawl does not match the dedication with which they have worked. It is impossible to value their contribution. We are too small a people in the management to value their invaluable contribution. This institution to schools and this college, Ismail M. Kanga Educational Campus, is created by Almighty Allah. It is He who will give them appropriate reward for what they have done for this institution. They will have an inner satisfaction. At the time of retirement, definitely they will have an inner satisfaction and sukoon. Okay, we have done our duty well performed. No regrets at all, absolutely. And this feelings of inner satisfaction and feelings of having performed well during the career will give them tremendous happiness after their life, after the college. We pray to Almighty that this teaching and non-teaching staff will be retiring within 3-4 months' time. Anthony, Razia Madam and Vinti Madam. They be bestowed happy and love of our loved ones, which is very important parameters for a person to live on after the retirement. Ameen. Now let us come to the honoring of the teaching and non-teaching staff who will be retiring. First and foremost, let me talk about Anthony. Anthony Jose. Anthony joined this college in February 1992 as a driver of our bus. Those days we did not have transport facility to bring children from Daisar Cheknaga or from station. So we pressed our Bombay bus, which used to run for school children over there. We took it here on this side, and Anthony was driving the bus. When he came to Mumbai for the first time, he did not have a place to reside. He was totally new to this. And we made arrangement on the backside of the campus for him to reside till the time he finds his own house. Anthony, then he joins as a regular staff of the college. Sometime in 1994 onwards, he was appointed as a lab staff. He's a very hot temperament boy. Very hot temperament. कभी भी गुस्सा आया चला गया गांव नौकरी को लात मार के. But then we also wanted, he was a good staff working, so we also were needing good staff during the initial years of our college. And he was also needing job. So we called him and we took him inside. Any work assigned to him, any work, he would do it so well. Right from the beginning he was like that. Later on कुछ गलत इन्फ्लुएंस में हमारे अंतरी बाबा आ गए थे तो थोड़ा फर्क पड़ गया था. So we appreciate his dedication. And as a token of appreciation, we present a shawl and slipper and a gold coin to Anthony. And then we have our retiring beloved teachers of the students, Razia Madam. A few days back, when I was passing by the corridors, 2 or 3 students I found standing sad, looking sad, very sad. I asked them, why you are looking so sad? They said, हमने सुना है फाउंडर्स डे में रजिया मिस रिटायर हो रहे हैं. तो क्या हुआ, मैंने कहा. लेकिन उनकी आवाज़ हम कैसे सुनेंगे. तो मैंने कहा कि घबराओ मत, 4 महीने और बाकी है उनकी बुलंद आवाज़ सुनने के लिए. इंशाल्लाह सुनाएंगे आप लोग 4 महीने तक. She joined. She joined Royal College in 1996 after serving for 29 years of dedicated service. She'll be retiring now at the end of April 2025. She was then appointed as a supervisor of junior college in 2004. During the initial years, college was just upcoming, and we had a lot of work in junior college also. But she did all the work in junior college very meticulously, smilingly. So dealing with the students also smilingly those days earlier. Because those days students were also like that, no, very obedient. So a smile used to automatically come on their face. But nowadays, she needs to frown number of times. Because our students' quality and their character have changed. They don't obey teachers so well. So ultimately, she had to frown. Otherwise, she had a very smiling face earlier. Even now also she is smiling. तो आजकल के लड़के और उस पहले के ज़माने के लड़के में बहुत फ़र्क था, बहुत. So we honor you, Razia madam, with the same shawl and a coin and a slipper. रज़िया मिल्स जब ज्वाइन हुए उस ज़माने में और यहाँ ये इस रूप में रिटायर हो रहे हैं. And now we have Vinti Seth, madam. teaching history and sociology to junior college. She will be retiring by April 2025. She joined here as a lecturer in junior college 1990. During initial years, we did not have enough workload in junior college. So we appointed her as a part-time degree and part-time junior. Later on, during her services, she acquired one degree in history, MA in history, and then we had a clear full-time post in junior college, and we appointed as an assistant teacher in junior college. She is enjoying teaching history and sociology. She loves the students. She enjoys teaching students. She is very fond of traveling. And above all, she is very fond of food, variety of food. And whenever she used to go to Delhi or somewhere, anywhere, she would bring petha full of sugar for me. I said, I don't eat sugar at all, and she would bring. I had to accept it and pass it on to our near and dear ones. I used to always tell her, take care of your health, don't eat junk food. तो हमेशा मुस्कुराते कहती थी कि सर खाते रहो, मुस्कुराते रहो. फिर वो गाना मुझे हमेशा याद आता था उनको देखकर. एक गाना था, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. जब भी मैं उदास होता हूँ, खास करके रुका मिस को जाने के बाद, मैं वो गाने को याद करता हूँ और सुनता हूँ. मैंने अपने मेरी वीडियो में डाउनलोड किया हुआ. तो गाना एक दो लाइन पंक्तियाँ मैं बोलने यहाँ बताने के लिए कहूँगा. उनका ये मानना है, सोचना क्या जो भी होगा देखा जाएगा.
सोचना क्या जो भी होगा देखा जाएगा. सोचना क्या जो भी होगा देखा जाएगा. कल के लिए आज को न खोना, आज ये न कल आएगा. सोचना क्या जो भी होगा देखा जाएगा. जो होना होगा होगा वही, सोच के तू क्या पाएगा. सोचना क्या जो भी होगा देखा जाएगा.
This is the character of Binti Miss. These days she is passing through a bad stage of her life. Even then she is always smiling. यही उसका गाना याद है, सोचना क्या जो भी होगा देखा जाएगा. I am sure she is a very courageous lady and she will come out of it soon. And very soon she will join the students and start teaching for some time till she officially retires in April 2025. So I would like to present on her. I will tell Kamala Miss to give her a shawl, and Anjali Miss and Tasneem ma'am, please offer them the seat first. Wait. हस्बैंड के शॉल बनाओ. On behalf of the management, we wish a happy, healthy, retired life. गाते रहो। ये आवाज़ जो सुन तालियों की आवाज़ मिनती में इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा आई, क्योंकि जूनियर कॉलेज के आर्ट्स के बच्चे तालियां बजा रहे थे और बीए में जो उनके पास हुए वहाँ से उनके वो लोग बता रहे थे। बस तो वही गुनगुनाते रहो, सब मुस्कुराते रहो। थैंक यू वेरी मच एवरीबॉडी, थैंक्स।